Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the Georgia fighting game community. This is Dogysamich. All right, look, it ain't that serious. But yeah, Dogysamich here, yelling at a mic one more time, talking about the Georgia fighting game community. I have this notepad open with a lot of stuff jammed into it. Says the state of the Georgia fighting game community, but after doing many takes of this and realizing that I'm ranting on about stuff that's not really that important at the moment, I'm gonna make this nice, short, and simple. Okay. So the point of this video is that there are 3 dates that you might want to save if you are interested in trying to venture out into the wild and see what is happening in fighting games. I'm going to put the information in the description, or the information that I have at the moment, and you can do with it as you see fit. We'll talk about some more stuff afterwards, but let's get going with this. All right, so the first date that you want to save is the 29th of this month, and I actually can't tell you too much about this. On the 29th, the Augusta guard break community is doing something. There's been a banner flying around, a flyer flying around. I've seen it in a couple of Discords. I would assume that there's probably something somewhere on Facebook. I can't tell you for sure, for fact, because I haven't been on Facebook in forever, but there is something happening in Augusta. Yeah, Doug, save the date, but what's happening on the day? I don't know. That's the best I have right now. It kind of alludes to something that I say is a bit of an issue that's been happening for many years in the Georgia community, which is no centralized information. Kind of why we're here right now. But anyway, January 29th, that's coming up in a couple of weeks. If I get more information, I will add it to the description. I might make a second video for this. Actually, I'm probably going to make other videos, but I'll let you know, all right, to the best of my ability. Second date you want to save is February 4th and 5th. What's happening on the 4th and 5th? In Tifton, there is going to be a fairly large event happening at, I guess it's ABAC College. It's happening at a college campus down there. It's called Southeast Mayhem. So to give you a little backstory, and you need a little backstory for this event, if you have been keeping up with fighting games, or at least trying to survive on social media, because everybody knows social media is always crazy, when CEO happened, there was a big story that hit all of the news outlets. And I don't mean just like the fighting game news outlets, because who pays attention to those? Those are not good. I will say that very bluntly, but they've gone up to the gaming news outlets, which also aren't very good. I'll say that very bluntly. But there was a couple that became pretty famous playing Marvel at CEO. Well, come to find out, that couple is from Tifton, Georgia, and they are running, or possibly affiliated, or not possibly, they're affiliated, they are somehow involved with an esports event that is happening in Tifton on the 4th and the 5th. And I say esports event, one, because that's how they are promoting it. And if you follow their social media, you will notice that they are doing very well in promoting it. They're promoting it heavily, trying to get people interested, involved, just at the least aware that it is happening. And like, listen to this lineup of games. Yeah, you have to have Street Fighter, Tekken, and Strive. Those are, I should have put Mortal Kombat before Strive, because those are the big 4 right now. Obviously, since this couple is known for playing Marvel 3 is going to be there. Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to be there. Ultimate's going to be there, because it's kind of hard to have a fighting game event without Ultimate. But they're also going to have NASB down there. What's NASB? Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. I call it NASB. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid is going to be there. Rivals of Aether is possibly going to be a side event there. And stepping out of the realm of fighting games, because again, this is an esports event. If you were looking to go to an Apex tournament, Fortnite tournament, or a Call of Duty Warzone tournament. Warzone, excuse me. So that's going to be there as well, right? So there's going to be a lot of games happening down in Tifton on those dates. Last but not least, in March, in Macon, there is going to be an event happening at the Cherry Blossom Festival. It's going to be ran, I was assuming by Reboot, but it is labeled by Swagged Out Nerds, which has Sir Retro from Reboot on there. It's an event called Cherry Blossom Isekai. Alright, look, I ain't named it. I had nothing to do with that name. I don't know why we trying to throw Isekai everywhere. Anyway, jokes aside. Going to be a 2-day event, has four games. You know, you're gonna have Street Fighter, Tekken. Strive is the big one right now, so Strive is gonna be there as well. 4th one, Ultimate. Don't need to say too much about it. Again, I'm trying to keep this kind of short, so I'm not trying to interject a lot of my opinions or information into these. Just wanted to throw this out there real quick. The information that I have right now is going to be in the description. And the only things I have right now are the social medias for all 3 groups. That's Augusta Guardbreak, for Southeast Mayhem, and for, I'm gonna give you the Reboot one. I don't know if Swagged Out Nerds has one specifically. I can give you the Smash GGs for Southeast Mayhem and for Cherry Blossom Isekai. If I ever come across the one for Augusta Guardbreak, I will put that in the description as well. I might have to make like a little short video to let you know. And yeah, kind of funny looking back at this notepad and seeing that I had 3 sections typed up, and again, after trying to get through the first 2, I was like, we don't need all that right now. The people trying to play games. I guess I should point something out that's kind of important. I should have said this up front. If it's not implied, these are well, I can't speak of the first one. I'm not, again, I have very little information about Augusta Guardbreak. I'm pretty sure this is, but I want to say these are 3 offline events. I know that Southeast Mayhem is offline. I know that Cherry Blossom Isekai is offline. I'm 90% sure that Augusta Guardbreak, whatever this thing is going to be called, I'm pretty sure it's going to be offline as well. All right, look, that's it. I'm ranting at this point, and I'm ranting so far off my mind that this is beyond the fact that I don't have a script. So thanks for your time. I will probably be back sometime shortly with some other stuff. Maybe I'll like ask around and see what people want to hear about. That might be helpful in like guiding the future of whatever I want to rant, because really I just like talking. But I'm done talking now. You take it easy. Peace.